everybody! Today I'm going to give you three recipes in one. I'm going to show you how to make your own brown sugar. I'm going to show you how to do the perfect pop of popcorn. Then we're going to make a homemade Cracker Jack. Josh is clapping. Let's do this. Alright guys, this recipe is going to up your Netflix viewing this weekend. This is something, Josh, I'm just so tired of making cookies and cake, and I just wanted a snack that was fun and not your basic popcorn. It's a recipe from my short stack edition brown sugar. It's called Cracker Jerks, and it involves brown sugar. Yeah, I could get out some brown sugar and just start the recipe, but it hit me after talking to a friend of mine a couple weeks ago. She's 50 and didn't know how brown sugar was made, so I want to show you. Quick little tip: if you don't have brown sugar and you happen to have molasses, brown sugar is simply white sugar mixed with molasses. Now I'm going to make a dark brown sugar for this recipe. I used 1 cup of sugar to 2 tablespoons of molasses. If you were making a light brown sugar, it would be 1 tablespoon of molasses. And then all you do is get in there and mix it up. You can use a spoon. In all honesty, a fork. I kind of like to get in there with my fingers. You could do this in huge quantities in your standing mixer, but I found that I just like to keep it nice and fresh. And usually 2 cups on hand is all you need. For some reason, 2 cups of brown sugar is all you ever need for anything. You see that? Super moist. It's kind of fun too. All right, that's it. We just made brown sugar. That's how quick that was. Let's talk about popcorn. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't want to make a video about popcorn. And then David and Josh said no one knows how to make popcorn. So I'm gonna show you how to make popcorn. Have I ever had microwave popcorn? I'm sure I have sometime. The thought of it turns my stomach to have microwave popcorn. I like my popcorn made on the stovetop in a skillet. Fun fact, we used to have a popcorn wagon in Vail, Colorado. Did I run a popcorn?
10 years?
No.
8 years.
8 years. 8 years. So I like to be referred to as the Colonel, don't I, honey?
Yeah, you do.
So let's make popcorn. I'm going to show you how to do it. No, I think people make one major mistake, is why they have problems with it. So for this recipe, I have to have a specific amount. It's a good learning amount for someone. I have a 2-quart heavy saucepan over a high heat. 2 things that I think people do wrong. I think they use too big of a pan, way too much volume, and they have their heat too low. I'm gonna put in about 3 tablespoons of oil. 1, 2, 3. It's really coating the bottom of the pan well. Remember, you're kind of frying the popcorn. And into that, always, I'm putting 2 test kernels. I'm gonna put a lid on that. We'll wait till those test kernels pop, and then we're ready to add the rest of the popcorn. Oh, Josh. See my test kernels in there that have popped? To that, I'm gonna add 1/2 of a cup of kernels. So look at that. See how, like, the kernels are kind of almost submerged in the oil? I'm gonna cover that again. My fire is still high. Some people say to add a little vent in the top of your pan. I don't do that. Give it a good shake. The kernels will be nice and light. And you know how sometimes the popcorn gets tough. I feel like the popcorn is tough because your heat didn't get hot enough for that steam to happen inside that kernel and pop it out. Okay, so I've got a sheet tray out that I'm buttering. You could also use like a casserole dish, anything like a 9x13. Just make sure you butter that side. Our popcorn dough. And it's okay if it looks off the lid a little bit. A little shake. I'm also going to give it just a little bit of salt right now. All right, there you go. last of it. I pick out any obvious kernels that I had in there because we don't want them in our final Cracker Jack caramel corn. So this is going to go into a 250-degree oven just to keep it warm while we're making our caramel sauce.
Maggie Joe.
It's one for me, one for you. All right, let's make the Cracker Jack sauce. I've got the 1 cup of brown sugar that we made earlier. To that, we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of corn syrup. We're putting all this in that same size, like 2-quart heavy bottom saucepan. 1/4 cup, 4 tablespoons of butter. So we got our 1 cup brown sugar, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1/2 cup of corn syrup. We're gonna add a little bit of salt, like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And here's what I love to add, Josh, I like a little bit of heat. So I'm adding some ancho chili. No, you don't have to do this, or you could add some cayenne or chipotle. I just like a little bit of heat on the back of this. So we're just gonna add the slightest bit of ancho chili. We're gonna stir this together, get it on the stove over a high heat, and we're just gonna bring that to a boil. All right, we've got this at a boil right now. Josh, you wanna look inside there? Everything's melted, it's just kind of boiling on the side. Now is when you could attach a candy thermometer if you have one. I'm using my Thermopin. Honey, I
Everyone
use it for
needs one.
everything, like everything, testing cakes, bread, steaks, whatever. What we need is this to come to like 260 to 275 is what we're looking for. So I'll keep using my Thermopin, putting it in and out, but 260 to 275. It's gonna take probably about 15 minutes, I would think, maybe 10 to 15. We'll see you back. I'm just gonna bring this all over. Now, before you did this, you could always add your Spanish peanuts to make that one like Cracker Jack. Sure. Could you trade other nuts for the Spanish peanuts?
Sure.
No, you
No.
can't. So I'm just gonna take a spatula and I'm just gonna get this mixed up. This is where you're happy that you buttered your pan first. God, this smells so good already. I'm not gonna lie, I tasted the caramel beforehand and that little kick of the pepper. Oh my God. Now this isn't something that you need to worry about coating every last kernel. I want to eat this already. I'm salivating. What about you? I know she is. Really, it was that fast. It didn't even take 15 minutes to do the caramel sauce, did it? And think about it, you made your own brown sugar? How fancy are you? The last thing we want to do is we want to set this caramel in the popcorn. So we're going to put it back in the 250-degree oven for 10 minutes. That's it. There you have it, you guys. Look at this, Josh. It's so crispy already. It's like the perfect homemade Cracker Jack. You guys get the recipe in the profile link. You can find it on LibbieSummers.com, and please tag me with them. Tell me the problems that you're having making popcorn. I didn't know it until somebody told me. We'll see you next time.
It tastes like really good Cracker Jack.
Yeah,
A little bit of heat.
that's the whole thing. It's not caramel corn. It tastes like Cracker Jack. That's so good.
It's delicious.
Doesn't break your teeth. I love it.